Welcome. Thank you for joining me this week. This is Lesson 9, Why Does Mindset Matter? Now, we're going to explore this topic of mindset and why it matters in order to lay a foundation that's going to serve you for the next 2 lessons. In Lesson 10, I'm going to teach you how to grow a growth mindset. And in Lesson 11, I'm going to teach you how mindset is really the key to manifesting the life of well-being and peace that you are seeking. My name is Robin Richards, and I am your teacher and the creator here at Robin's WellNest. I'm here to teach and inspire you empowered healing and wellness in all seasons of life. Now, here at Robin's WellNest, I do focus my teaching on mindset, which we're really diving into this week in Lesson 9, as well as Lessons 10 and 11. But I also teach mindfulness and Reiki and infuse all 3 of those concepts throughout everything that I teach. I really like to focus on merging science with the world of woo-woo so that you understand how both actually complement each other and are necessary in our modern era of attaining the highest levels of wellness and vibrant living. So let's dive in to this week's topic. Now, as I said, we're looking at why does mindset matter? And this is going to lay a foundation for the next 2 lessons. Before we look at really why mindset matters, we need to examine what exactly is mindset. The definition of mindset is that it is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense out of the world and out of yourself. Now, if mindset is this foundational piece that's giving you your set of beliefs to make sense of the world and yourself, it's influencing everything. It's influencing your thoughts, especially. Now, in order to understand the power of your thoughts, I want to dive into a well-researched area of therapy called cognitive behavioral therapy, or abbreviated as CBT for short. Now, in cognitive behavioral therapy, there is a diagram, an analogy that is used called the cognitive behavioral triangle. And in the cognitive behavioral triangle, I want you to picture a triangle with 3 sides and 3 vertices. That is the former math teacher in me coming out using those proper terms for you. And each vertex, there is a component. The first vertex has thoughts. The top vertex has feelings or emotions, and the third vertex has actions. Now, this is representing that everything works in this triangle connected together. Your thoughts lead to your feelings, which lead to your actions, and the actions that you take then cycle right back to lead to more thoughts, which lead to feelings, which lead to actions. For those of you that don't know, I had several years where I got to serve as a Weight Watchers coach and leader. And one of the biggest benefits of being a leader and coach with Weight Watchers, or now WW, is that I was given topics for the weekly meetings, and they were well researched. And one of the topics validated the work that I was already doing independently in my work as a personal development coach and consultant. And that was along the lines of exactly what I'm teaching right now, the cognitive behavioral triangle. But WW came up with more of a slogan-y component to use the cognitive behavioral research. And they just would say, think, feel, do. What you think is what you feel is what you do. So change your thoughts to change your feelings to change the actions. And if the actions are not aligning with your life, you want to go all the way back to look at those thoughts so that you can eventually interrupt the actions that you're not wanting to see take place anymore, or you're wanting to interrupt the thoughts and shift them so that you see actions that you want to see taking place. For example, healthy eating, more movement in your life, or in the case of what we're talking about with regards to well-being and vibrant living, it incorporates not only eating and how you're moving, but also just how you're interacting with people and how you're responding to the world around you. So think, feel, do is your cognitive behavioral triangle. And this all applies because mindset is that set of beliefs that is shaping the way in which you interact with the world, because it's shaping your thoughts. So we know why it matters now. Mindset matters because it is a component of everything that we see, and in every single way, in every interaction that we have. It's our mindset that is giving us the beliefs that's guiding how we think, and then how we feel, and then what we're doing in the world. Now, this goes even bigger than us as an individual, because mindset is impacting every single area of your life, but it also is impacting our collective mindsets and how we're viewing the world that we see it. Now, if we want to see change in our world, we have to start with the one person that we can control, and that is ourself as an individual, to then collectively have a sense of individuality that is guided in growth and abundance, to come together as a collective and move that energy forward. Our current reality is very divisive. It is full of so much anxiety and fear. Really, fear is the base for most things that are a low vibration. And in order to face those things and shift into a world that has more sense of compassion and peace and health, we need to, again, focus on ourselves and focus on our mindset, so that we can bring forth the change that we wish to see in this world. Now, one of the best ways, and I'm going to dive deeper into this in next week's lesson, how to grow a growth mindset. One of the best ways to be able to shift your mindset is to insert mindfulness as a daily practice. Now, mindfulness is paying attention on purpose to the present moment without judgment. Mindfulness as a practice can be done in many different ways that I will go into next week, but it builds a base of awareness so that you can determine what are the components of your mindset that's shaping your beliefs that you want to keep and grow, and what are the components that are no longer serving you that you can dismiss, so that you can move on to grow exactly what it is that you want in this life. Now, one of the tools that I created to help you with this work is called the Success Blueprint, and it's a free resource available for you at www.robinswellnest.com/the Success Blueprint. In this blueprint, I give you 3 research-based steps to align your life so that you can manifest your vision. And this process is going to help you get the results that you want, so that you can, without the feelings that I had of overwhelm, perfectionism, and comparison, you can live in alignment to achieve your dreams. I will also put a link to that in the show notes below, so that you can really dive into these 3 research-based steps to align your life and ultimately to grow a new mindset that's going to give you a framework to engage in the world. Please like and subscribe to this channel so that you never miss out on the empowered healing and wellness that comes your way each week. Know that next week with lesson 10, we are diving much deeper into how to grow a growth mindset. And then in lesson 11, how to use all of this mindset stuff to manifest this life of wellness and vibrancy that you are seeking. Until next time, remember that you are always enough, just as you are. You are powerful beyond measure, and I love you. Namaste.